Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading for February 2023. Let's have a look at what messages and energy surround you for this month. So we have the overall energy is the turtle spirit, and it says slow and steady wins the race. We have the tarot as the 4-week breakdown, or how the energies are likely to play out. And we have the world, the lovers, the 9 of swords and the 4 of pentacles. And we have 2 additional messages with the oracle cards. We have wild truth and seeds. That's interesting. Very different energies. It's interesting how you've got the major arcana is one energy, and then the minor arcana is really the opposite or a different energy. Just going to get just the feel for this reading. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got turtle spirit, and it says slow and steady wins the race. And I'm really feeling for you, Sagittarius. There's a sense of up and down, certainty and uncertainty, moving forward and doubts in moving forward. There's a real it's funny, I just got a picture of a coin flipping, and the message that I get from that is almost the sense of this month, Sagittarius, the month will play out however okay, I'm blocking myself because I'm trying to find a nice way of saying this. So Spirit's just saying, just say it. You can handle it. So Sagittarius, there's a sense here that if you believe the month will go well, it'll go well, and if you believe it doesn't, it won't. And there's a sense here of which energy do you want to sit in, because I'm kind of feeling it's your choice. Now, and I feel that's why the turtle spirit is here for you with this slow and steady wins the race. And it's very interesting, the numbers, the 6 and the 2, which is the 8. The 6 is very family oriented. It's your wealth, it's work, it's home business, that kind of thing. And the 2s are really your stability, making choices as well and things like that. But it really is I see it as a grounded kind of number. And then the 8 is your personal power. And there's a sense of, because the 6 is family and things like that, and the 2 is, it's not like a 1. The 1 is you, but very independent. But the 2 is kind of you in partnerships, you and your stability, that kind of thing. So I'm really feeling, sorry Sagittarius, I'm going about this in a really big way, but I really want to set the theme for this month, because there's a sense here of embracing the number 8, which is your personal power, embracing you and being able to, I don't want to say to use that in social settings, but there's this sense of how are you going to be in the world? How are you going to show up? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Gosh, that was painful. It's how are you going to show up in the world? And there's this sense that slow and steady wins the race. I'm almost getting it like, Sagittarius, there's no race. There's just no race. And I'm wondering if you're racing against yourself. Because this Nine of Swords, this is a worry, this is stress, this is being kept up at night thinking, and I'm seeing it like almost trying to find solutions. But then this Four of Pentacles, I'm really seeing it as in you're the only one that is keeping yourself stuck. And I'm looking at this Wild Truth, and I haven't read the card, but it's almost like the wild truth, it's wild because it hasn't hit you yet. You haven't seen it yet. And the truth is that you're not stuck. You're not little. And you do have choices. The Lovers is here. And I'm wondering, Sagittarius, if you've had, like with the World card, starting with the World card is the last card of the major arcana. It's the completion of the Fool's journey. And having that right at the beginning of the month, I'm just feeling that, has things changed for you in a big way? Have you changed in a big way? And I know that I had so much difficulty getting it out, but it finally did come out with how you're going to show up in the world. And I really think that's what I might call your reading, because I really feel there's probably been big change in you or in your world. And it's led to all these new choices, these decisions, these new avenues, these new paths. And I feel there's a sense that maybe because this new you is so new, you're not embracing it. You're kind of like maybe still holding on to the past. Now, I'm not going to say that you should just be able to let go and this should be easy. It's not. No, it's not at all. Because, you know, there's a sense here that I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles. It's almost like you're holding on to how you used to do things, what you used to like, what you used to know, maybe the income you were earning, the lifestyle that you had, the thoughts that you had, the habits that you had, the likes and dislikes that you had, the people that you had around you. There's this sense of, funnily enough, with his crown and the pentacle on the crown, is I'm kind of getting, you know, there was a sense of you knew what you were doing. There was knowledge, there was confidence. And there's a sense of you've stepped through this portal, this new beginning, this, and I'm really feeling it's not just out in the world, it's you that have changed, and that has created your world around you to change. So it's big change, I feel, for you, Sagittarius, that you've had probably in the last 3 months of 2022, and probably January as well. You know, so those 4 months, I feel that you've been changing, your world's been changing. And there's this sense here now of this, the Lovers is, I mean, both the World and the Lovers are beautiful cards. And I feel that, you know, for me, the major arcana is always co-creating with your higher self, with spirit, with the universe. And there's a sense here with the world that you have changed and the world around you has changed or is starting to change. And then the Lovers comes in. And that's, I see this angel as your guardian angel. You're being guided. The sun is here. The Lovers is a beautiful card. And it's you know, to me, it's always choices and options and people coming in. But it's a positive card. There's help. I generally find it because it's choices. I generally find because it's the Lovers, it's people or things coming in to help you make those choices. But I feel, Sagittarius, there's really this doubt in the back of your mind. I really feel that you're second guessing yourself. And that's because this Four of Pentacles is at the end of the reading of the tarot cards. I really believe that the letting go hasn't quite happened yet. I'm okay, there's all this newness, and I feel that maybe you know, you feel that you're embracing all the new, but subconsciously you're still holding on. There's some level of doubt here. There's some level of second guessing yourself. There's a level of, I want to say not trusting, but I don't feel that you're not trusting the universe. I feel this is, you're not trusting the new you, this person that you have become, the new understandings that you have, this new wisdom that you have. And that takes time, and I really feel that's what the spirit here, the turtle spirit is here to say. It takes time. And there's no race. And I love that this has this slow and steady wins the race, because I'm really getting a sense that there actually isn't a race. And maybe that's what's really blocking you this month, Sagittarius. Maybe you feel that these options are coming in, these choices are coming in, and maybe there's a fear of missing them. There's a fear of, I've got to make a choice. I've got to decide. I've got to get one of them. I've got to, and there's a sense of, take your time. Not all the options will be for you. Not all the choices are for you. Some of them just need to fall away. And I really feel, I just got a message. I just got this is all avoidable. Well, the letting go will need to happen, and maybe that's what's going to be slow and steady, the letting go. But I really got a sense of, you can actually bypass this. You can actually, it's almost like this is here to guide you to when you're holding on. The minute you start worrying, Sagittarius, I'd look at, where is the worry? Where is the fear? Because it will guide you to something that you're holding on to. It will guide you to something that maybe you're not seeing. And I feel that this energy is actually like, it's almost like the tap on the shoulder. It's almost like, the minute your mind goes into worry, or you go into, okay, I need to find something, I need to organize it, I need to know, why am I doing this? This can be kind of like the way you might talk to yourself, like, why haven't I got this? Why don't, her hands are in her head are in her hands. It's just that, a dread even. And the minute you notice that, just view it like your higher self or the universe tapping you on the shoulder going, hey Sagittarius, this is your moment to look deeper. This is your trigger to show you what still needs to be let go of. And I know that it doesn't look like it's going to be a great month, and you're probably thinking, ugh. But I really feel that this month of February for you Sagittarius is really like this big stepping stone, like this big, I'm going to say probably even eventuate into this big aha moment. Like this aha moment of, oh my gosh, maybe something was in front of you all along and you couldn't see it. Maybe it's realizing, oh, I actually don't want that anymore. I was making my choices on this dream I had before all this changed, before I changed. And suddenly it's like, oh, my new choices, I couldn't make them because I was still trying to forge the path of my old dreams and goals, and they've now changed. But there is going to be this real, and I feel that by the end of the month, I really feel this letting go is going to happen. This aha moment's going to happen. This, oh, you know what? I'm really not in a bad place. I can actually work with this. I've got stuff to work with. You know, it's almost like suddenly where you thought there was no way, there was no path, there's this massive path in front of you. Suddenly where you couldn't see a step, you can suddenly see like 4 steps in front of you. Because you're going to clear so much. And I feel it's the baggage you're going to clear. Because this is beautiful. This is endings that lead to bright new beginnings. Confidence gained. Coming into contact with the people. And I want to say the resources, whatever you need, Sagittarius, to move forward. And it's coming to you from a place of love. And this moves you forward in your choices and your decisions and your path. And it's aligned. It's like I'm seeing, you know, the people in these 2 major arcana cards are naked. So it's in real alignment with your authentic self. So we have the wild truth, and the card says, the truth of your being is much wilder than anything offered to you from another. Your truth comes from your heart, not your mind. It's an ancient wisdom from many lifetimes and dimensions, influencing you in astounding ways. Live only according to your wild truth. That's what this is. This is heartfelt. This is a truth that you can't know with your mind, and I think that's why your mind is going to be so troubled during this, and you'll hold on to things you can see and feel and touch because you're going to be so out of your depth. And it's wild, and I think you can handle that, Sagittarius. You know, you can handle that really out there, because it's once you embrace it and once you stop trying to analyze it and figure it out, it's just going to hit you like your truth. This is me. Oh, I like it. And the final card is Seeds. And the card says, Every thought and conversation with yourself or another is a seed that you plant for the future garden of your life. Be mindful of the words and phrases you use, as these are an energy stream that will eventually bloom into reality. And that's what I was saying at the beginning of the reading about how you view things is how it's going to almost come about. If you think this month is going to suck, it's going to suck. If you think it's going to be glorious, it's going to be glorious. It's almost this sense of you're probably going to be in an energy which is really odd with these cards, but you're going to be in an energy of, you know, manifesting, of moving forward. But your mind, it's almost like you're going to have to allow your mind to guide you into what needs to be let go of. Don't run with what your mind says. Don't allow your mind to run away with you and lead you to more holding on and more I want to say fear. You use your mind as the trigger, that tap on the shoulder from the universe saying, hey, that's your trigger to know what to let go of. And I feel as you start to do that, your mind's actually going to get more on board, because your mind's going to realize, oh, okay, I'm not intimate. Because your mind is your ego, it tries to protect you. So it's not a bad thing. But we run away with it instead of reining it in and going, hey, it's there to show me what I'm afraid of. It's there to show me where I'm stuck or what I'm holding on to, what I need to release. And then your mind, as we release things, our mind becomes more free. And then it becomes more focused on, you know, the future that we want. The reality we want to see blossom in front of us. I'm really going to say, Sagittarius, this month, it's all up to you. It really is all up to you. And I really feel you're going to embrace you, this new you and this new life that you can start to see unfolding. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love and light. Sagittarius, take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful month. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.